Hey y'all, and welcome back. Today we're tackling my oldest daughter's room. She's 15, and if y'all have teenagers, y'all know that sometimes it's one of those things that you just keep the door shut and go in when you have to. So I wanted to go ahead and do a good clean of her room. Nothing crazy deep clean. I had recently done that, but I wanted to just get the floors done and reorganize everything. So we normally reorganize about every 6 months in the kids' rooms in the house. I just find it as an easy way to get all the trash out of there. If there's any in there, which normally there always is, go through toys, clothing, anything like that that we may need to get rid of or donate. So first off, what I did is I'm just kind of cleaning in sections. She does have a hamster, and then getting all of the trash out. So I'm just going to go around and start doing that. And then I'll slowly begin to categorize everything so I can do a complete reorganization of her room. And adding in some Dollar Tree decor, we decided to just save a little money because the kids like to switch up their decor so much. So I was like, okay, well, let's get some cute little things from Target, and you'll see that later, and the main pieces of decor from the Dollar Tree. I'm using all organizers that we've already had and some of the things that have been in her room for at least a year and a half at this point now. So just reorganizing all of that. So not really spending more. I think I spent maybe $35 on everything that I did buy new. So let's get to getting things trashed out, categorized, and ready to be organized.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third, then the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't.
Categorizing for any organization project, I feel like, is so important, and getting things out of packages. So Miss Savannah, our 12-year-old, decided to help out with the jewelry and categorizing. She really enjoys organizing things. The oldest one, not so much, but Savannah does help out a lot. And for the most part, when it comes to reorganizing her room, she pretty much almost does it independently now at this point. The oldest one, just not her forte. So she does allow us, me and Savannah, to come in and reorganize her room. And we both enjoy it and get really like positive satisfaction out of doing something for someone. I think one of the things that Savannah likes, how she shows love, is acts of service. And so I enjoy doing things like that and just having everything more efficient for people. So that's why I find it so important to reorganize things about every 6 months in the house, to just give a little refresh on those areas, especially in the kids' rooms, because they're constantly growing, their interests are constantly changing, and just finding things that just fit their room and their needs is so important in being able to function and get out the door in the morning.
Don't be shy.
I wanted to jump in here and talk a little bit about our family dynamics. I think I've like touched on things here and there in some of my videos, but I don't think I've fully gone through who all is in our family. So there's me and my husband, Mikey, and then there are Lacey is our 15-year-old, Savannah is our 12-year-old, and they are both from a previous relationship of my husband's. So I came into the picture for the kids. I met them in 2015. My husband and I started dating in 2013. And the reason it took so long to meet the kids is, one, we were somewhat long distance and we wanted to wait until we got pretty serious and knew that we were going to start making plans to live together and create a family together before we had me meet the kids, because we didn't want to put the kids through that until it was something serious, of course. Then in 2016, I moved in. 2018, we had our son, Everett, which y'all will see make little appearances throughout the videos. Sometimes he helps, and normally he just pops up because he wants to see himself in the camera. And then in 2020, Mikey and I got married. And so although maybe a little backwards to some, we are a good blended family. So with the girls, they are my bonus babies. That's what I call them. I pretty much jumped into a full-time mom role with them as soon as I moved in. And we also have full custody of them at this point. And so they are with us all the time, and I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. And it's really nice to have all the kids in one household together. But we'll jump back in to getting some things put back together for Lacey's room, and I'll jump back in here with a little bit more.
Isn't this a good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Can play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't it a big crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on and on.
Like I mentioned, my step-parenting journey started in 2016. Lacey was 9 years old and Savannah was 6, just about to turn 7. And she's just about to turn 13 now. So it's been just over 6 years since I stepped into that full-time mom role. It was definitely kind of like a tug-of-war. I would say more so with Lacey than it was Savannah. Savannah's kind of always been pretty go with the flow when it came to family dynamic changes. Lacey had a little bit harder time, probably because of her age and she being used to being the oldest female in the house for so long. So definitely there was more push and pull with her. But now it's definitely been mellowed out and gotten a lot better. I think anytime that you step in to a step parenting role, there's going to be some pushback from the kids. I think they definitely test you. I think that's completely normal for kids to test boundaries. We see that a lot when kids change new schools, especially when they're younger, elementary age, and then kids in daycare. I know I see that from my 4-year-old now, testing his boundaries. And I think that was definitely something that we deal with in phases in the household. One of the things that people ask me a lot about step parenting is, what do the kids call you? It's always seems to be kind of like controversial to some people as to what people can call you or what the kids can call you. I always told the girls that they can call me whatever they want as long as it's nice. So they chose to just call me by my first name, which is Lindsay. So they just call me Lindsay. And every now and then, just for certain events or certain things, they'll introduce me as their mom. But for the most part, they just say, that's Lindsay. And sometimes it's just easier for them to say, that's my mom, so that they don't have to explain to people the differences of our blended family. So I just go with the flow on whatever however they lead is how I follow, and that's what I've felt to be right. So that's what I do. So I will definitely probably be talking a little bit more here and there about our family and the blended family. And if y'all ever have any questions about step parenting or things like that, be sure to leave them in the comments. Certain things I won't touch on because they're private, but other things I have no problem talking about. So be sure to leave something in the comments below. But we're going to keep finishing up getting things tidied up for Lacey's room. And she has this awesome cubby space here below her bed, and we're going to use it for some storage that of things she doesn't use or change out constantly. And Savannah definitely had to be the one to get under there and crawl under there and get it cleaned out for me. And then Everett decided to stop in because he knew that we were organizing and working with some of the fidgets. He loves Lacey's collection of fidgets. So we have definitely probably have fidgets everywhere in our house. I am sure at this point, with how popular they are, that a lot of people have those all over the place.
It goes swinging down in life, you know, we're not there for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? Can play my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beachy sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Front porch sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides, always pretty smiles are covering her faces. You know it is all lies, you know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? Can play my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beachy sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we are just loving how this room turned out. Lacey definitely approved. She said it was a good surprise when she came back home. All the florals came from Dollar Tree. The rugs I had for a while. I think I got those at Dollar General a while back. I used to use them as some backgrounds for little photos and displays and things. The greenery lights were on clearance from Target, and all of the pictures and artwork were from Dollar Tree. And then all the organizers are pretty much from Dollar Tree except for the magazine holder. It was just an old black one I had that we had spray painted gold about a year and a half ago, I think. And then other than that, we really didn't buy anything. We, of course, have her little fall decor in the corner there. And for Christmas, that will be changed out with her small Christmas tree. But getting the TV mounted and less things sitting on tabletop so she could have her desk back to have a place for her to work, because each one of my kids pretty much goes to a different style school. So we are really excited about how neat and tidy this turned out. And Lacey is definitely enjoying all of the changes and organization to her room. Please be sure to check out some of my other videos. I organize in almost every single one of them. And I'll definitely be posting quite a few more videos throughout the end of the year that have to do with reorganizing and decorating for winter and getting things nice and refreshed for the new year.